the Fields project was started in 1998, which is the 100th anniversary of the Eagle's Nest Art Colony. The Eagle's Nest Art Colony was started by Laredo Taft, who was the sculptor of the Black Hawk statue. And the purpose of the field project was, our theme is to bring art and agriculture together. And what we do is we bring artists from all over the country for about 9 days to live in this neighborhood with farm families. And while they're here, they practice their art. Some of them are oil painters, they've been potters, and we also did the field sculptures. The field sculptures were designs mowed in grass by the artists with the help of the members of the field project, and they're viewed from airplanes. They are about 5 to 10 acre designs, and so these artists came from California, New York, New Jersey, wherever, Canada, maybe as many as 20 during the week, and they practiced their art and lived with farm families, bringing art and agriculture together. And then at the end of our time together, we have a art festival. It's been held at Mix Park, and this year we're going to hold it at Park West. So that's basically what the field project is. One of the big changes is that through some regulations from the United States Department of Agriculture, we're not able to do our field sculptures anymore. And so we're looking for other ways to express our art besides that. But we did that up until last year, as many as 4 designs each year. So that's one of the things. The other thing is we're changing from having our art festival at Mix Park now at Park West, and there'll be more room. We have music and food, and it's a good time. And all of the artists display their art, and a lot of it is sold. We have also artists from the region that come, besides the artists, resident artists, we term them. Of course, Oregon has a long history of identification with the arts. It dates back to the 1840s or so, when Margaret Fuller came from the east. I don't know whether you know their story, but and she was a poet and literary person, and she came and appreciated the beauty of Oregon and the Rock River. She wrote a poem, Ode to Ganymede, which was quite a famous poem. Then in 1898, a group from Chicago, the Art Institute, the University of Chicago, came to Oregon and founded the Eagle's Nest Art Colony up where Taft campus is in Loudon Park. And they met every summer spent the summer practicing their arts and living together in some fairly primitive conditions. And of course, one of the things that came out of that was the art collection in the art gallery in the Oregon Public Library. I don't know whether you've been up there or not, but it's a very renowned art collection, very valuable art collection. The painters who came here were encouraged by Laredo Taft to leave some of their work for the community. And they left their paintings and their sculptures, and we are the benefactors of that. And beyond that, of course, we have started about 8 years ago the Community Art Legacy. And the objective of the Community Art Legacy is to give 10 sculptures in 10 years to the community of Oregon. And we've given our 8th one now, all paid for by contributions from, we call them members, who have decided that we have about 100 members in the Community Art Legacy who donate each year to give money to provide sculptures. The sculptures are bronze sculptures, life-size, and they're done at the In Bronze Foundry in Mount Morris. It was my son Jeff Adams's concept to do this project. So there's been quite a few things happen. Oh, they've all been good.
Yeah, I bet.
They've all been good. Some of the experiences with the artists have been really fun, really interesting and educational. Been wonderful people, and many of the artists to the Fields Project have come back 4, 5, 6, 7 times because they enjoy it so much. And then of course the relationship with the farmers. The artists are able to live with farm families, and the artists learn a great deal about agriculture, which is of course one of our main industries around Oregon and Ogle County is agriculture. And many of the artists have no idea of what agriculture is about. And so they learn a lot. The farm families learn a lot from the artists. Many people don't realize how hard artists work. And many of the artists get up early, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, get that morning light so they can start to paint and get that light. Well, the farmers are very impressed, and we have many farmers who have never owned original art before, and I can think of several who have in their homes quite a number of paintings that have either been given to them by the artists or they've purchased them at our art fair. An indication of what we've accomplished is how many people attend the art fair, the art festival on the Sunday. We don't know how many, but maybe as many as 500 to 1,000 people, and they buy
Wow.
art, which they really enjoy. Another thing that is an indication of the appreciation of what we've done is the participation of the members of the Community Art Legacy in paying for the sculptures. We figure that over the 8 years we've had contributions of as much as $250,000 towards the purchase of the work that the artists have done in bronze. So those things indicate the support of the community. That's one of the great things about having all of this in Oregon, is because Oregon is such a beautiful place. We talk to people from Chicago, they come to our art fair, and they come back year after year because Oregon is such a beautiful place, and Oregon has contributed a great deal to the appreciation of art. Field Project was started in 1998, which was the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Eagles Nest Art Colony. It was started by a group of about 6 people who went to a seminar up at Taft campus about art, and they got together a group that said basically, what can we do to further the art appreciation in Oregon and the participation of art in Oregon. And so we got together, I think it was probably in February, and decided that this program that I've just described would be a good way to start. And so they said, how are we going to finance it? Well, we can go out and have a fundraiser, you know, we can sell pies or something like that. No, the best way to do is to each of us contribute some money. And we raised probably $900 from the community, from the committee that was forming to finance our first year, publicity and all of those kind of things that were the costs. And so It was started by a grassroots group that put their own money into it, and it's continued ever since. Not the same group. It's the group is people have died. They've moved away. They've gotten other interests, so we've replaced them with other people. We have a committee now, which is about 10 people who put this on. We've lived here almost 50 years, and I think it's a lovely place to live. People are friendly. This is a small town, and you have many relationships. I have grandchildren who live in Chicago, and they can't get over the fact that when we go to the grocery store or walk down the street, we're saying hi to people all the time, because that's so different than it is in a city.